What's up everyone, it's Colton with Wasatch Backcountry Explorer. I'm back for another video. This one is really unexpected, but I'm super excited about it because I was tagged by Backpacking Blazer to go over my favorite backpacking and hiking snacks to share with everyone. Backpacking Blazer, if you haven't heard of him, he's an awesome channel. He's pretty new. He's a local here to Utah, and I haven't actually met him in person, but we're tentatively trying to get something together where we can go on a trip and kind of get to know each other and go into the Uintas or somewhere and have a really good time. So I'm super excited and super glad that he thought of me when he did this tag. And so thanks buddy for tagging me. It means a lot. Let's get into it. Like I said, I'm going to be sharing some of the snacks that I carry when I go backpacking and or hiking. And this was kind of hard for me because my food changes all the time when I go backpacking. And so it's really hard for me to narrow down kind of the things that I take consistently, but I think I did a pretty good job at picking some of those items out. And I don't really go for nutrition per se. I'm trying to get more healthy with my snacks and get more bang for my buck as far as weight for calories and whatnot. But I usually take stuff that I like, stuff that I enjoy, and stuff that I'm gonna eat, because I don't want to take something that I'm not going to eat because I just don't like it, but it may be good for me. So I usually take stuff that I'm gonna eat, but is also pretty good for you. So let me jump into it. I've chosen some of the things that I usually take pretty consistently. And later in the year, when I get ready to go on a backpacking trip, I'll share my food prep and my food plans and what I take, just so you guys can get a better idea. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but I like to see what other people are taking, and it gives me ideas. But these are the snacks that I usually take all the time and that I continually go back to just because they're proven to be good. So the first one I'm going to start out with is dried mangoes. And dried mangoes are really awesome. They're sweet, they're good for you, they get some of that fruit back in your system, and I just love them. They're a good little healthy snack, and yeah, they're really good after a long day. You need kind of a pick-me-up. I usually turn for these. They're also healthy, like I said, so that's why I take them. Sometimes I take like banana chips or even apple chips, but usually it's mango. Dried mango, so I usually take that. Next is the classic beef jerky. I usually just go for the regular or the peppered. I like this because I try and get some protein back into my diet because I do hike, and I feel like, I don't know if this is scientific, it probably is, but I feel like my metabolism increases like tremendously while I'm hiking, and so I really like to bring protein and stuff that's really gonna pack in the calories and the fats and whatnot, and this is usually pretty good. And I usually will throw this in with like top ramen, if I make some top ramen, or maybe even like some Mountain House meals. I'll throw some pieces into that to kind of boost it up. And I usually take more than this, but this is just to represent. For my next item, it's usually Cliff Bars. Now, if I can get it to focus here, there you go. Cliff Bars. I love Cliff Bars. I take them to work all the time. I have them as snacks. I really love Cliff Bars, and I usually don't stray away from the, let me see if I can focus here again. Yep, the coconut chocolate chip. The coconut chocolate chip is my favorite. I turn to it. Another one I like is a blueberry crisp. So I usually take this always when I'm backpacking. I usually take 1 to 2 a day depending on the trip. Next, kind of a crazy thing to take, but I love it. It is Starburst, and I usually go for the tropical. I like taking these because they are an awesome boost. I usually put them in the hip belt of my backpack, and I'll like snack on them as I'm hiking, just to kind of keep me busy, kind of keep my energy up, if you will. And usually if I'm going on an overnighter, I try and get like the bigger like bags, like the kind of small bags. But if I go on like multiple days, I usually have the big bag and I just divide it up throughout the day. So these are really awesome. Not super good for you, but they are really nice. If you're stuck in the tent, you can just kind of munch on them, and they're good. So this next one, I couldn't find the actual treat in the grocery store that I went to today, but I'm just using this as a representation. And I actually may start carrying this instead of the snack. And that snack is the Nutella like singles. They have like the crackers that you dip in the Nutella. I just found that out at the end of last season, and oh my gosh, they are amazing. If you've had a long day hiking and you sit down at camp or even on the trail and you take like, it's just like a cracker stick and you dip it in the Nutella and just eat the Nutella, oh my gosh, that is probably the best treat after a long day. But these I found, and I'm really looking forward to, is these Justin's hazelnut almond butter and chocolate. And I didn't really look, excuse me, I didn't really look, but they might have a peanut butter one, and I might go for that. But I'm looking forward to giving these a try. But taking something with like chocolate, almond, hazelnut butter, something like that, that has become one of my new favorite snacks as far as protein. And I mean, even just looking at this right here, this has 200 calories, which is a lot. And all you do with this is you just eat it and squeeze it in your mouth. So these may become my new favorites to take on backpacking trips. But other than that, I will take like Nutella. They're like the single go packs. And I like those because they usually come in 6. And so I can take like 2 per day, something like that. So those are kind of the main snacks that I take every time. I'll usually swap it up just as an added bonus. I do sometimes take like chocolate covered blueberries if I'm feeling in the mood. I will take like just regular like Nature Valley granola bars. It all depends, like I said, but these are the things that I take consistently time after time and that I love and that I'll turn to all the time to eat. Alright guys, so those are the snacks that I consistently take when I'm going backpacking. They're the things that I love, and I hope they've helped give you guys an idea of what you can take on your backpacking and hiking trips. Now I'd just like to give a huge shout out and a huge thanks to Backpacking Blazer. He's an awesome guy. Go check out his channel. He's got an awesome channel. I'll put his channel in the description below. Now it's my turn to tag a couple of channels, and these channels have really pushed me to creating Wasatch Back Explorer, to creating content, and to really sharing my knowledge. And these two channels are Utah Steve Outdoors. He's a local here in Utah. He really is an amazing guy. Go check his channel out. I'm tagging you, man. Hopefully you can share your knowledge of like snacks and whatnot. I've seen some of your videos, and I'd like to see what you think this year, what you're going to take with your snacks. The second channel that I would like to tag that is really been an awesome opportunity to learn from and to grow from, and that's Devin at Backcountry Exposure. Devin, I want to see what you have for your backpacking and hiking snacks. Devin has a great channel. Check him out. He's in the description below. Like I said, buddy, I want to see what you have. And yeah, those are the channels that I want to tag right now. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for joining me today with this tag that's going around YouTube. If you've liked what you've seen, hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and we will catch you in the next video.